Hi, this is the vintage Renda, early Dremel type tool, jeweler's kind of polishing or whatever type of deal. If you're interested in buying this on eBay, please watch till the end. This is my about 5th time of doing this video, so I'll explain while I'm not talking ahead of time, but I will explain everything. So let's plug that in. Okay, so it does work, and the motor actually sounds pretty good. There's a little bit of smell coming from the motor, but nothing like it's really overheating. I'm just going to switch this off, and I'll tell you why. Like I said, it's about my 5th time of doing this video, and when I first came across this, the motor worked, but the whole wire coil was just spinning up on itself because this was jammed. If you unscrew this, obviously you get to the bit holder, and now I've got it free and it's all working, so it works as it should. I think you need a little pin to put through this hole here so you can properly tighten that down, you know, hold it in place, because you can see something spinning through there. So there is that, you need a pin. But I put it on, first time after I had it free, I put it on full blast, full pedal for about a couple of minutes, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and then it shut off. So I'm thinking, well, okay, maybe a fuse is blown in the plug there, maybe it's overheated and it needs time to cool down. None of those things were true. I replaced the fuse in the plug and then it worked again. But by then I'd moved downstairs. I'm upstairs now, moved downstairs and tried it on a different socket. And I thought, well, okay, just to be sure, I'm going to put the old fuse back in, and it worked. Then I came back upstairs where there's a nice white surface here that I can take a video on, and it didn't work. And the reason for that is that it tripped the upstairs plug system, and I had to reset that on the fuse box. So I'm like, okay, in trying this out, I'm like, is this meant to be for short bursts and it can't handle a couple of minutes of activity? And one of the things that made me wonder about that is that this is all metal, this handle here, and it does get warm. It's not like unbearably hot or anything like that, but if you were using this for 5 or 10 minutes straight, I mean, it would be hot, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, maybe this is just supposed to be for very, very short use. But I don't think that's the case either, because the last few, well, I don't know, 4 attempts that I've tried on making this video, I've tried to explain all of this first while the plug has been in the wall and switched on, ready for me to try and demonstrate it working. But by the time I've finished yapping and pressed down on the pedal, nothing happens because it's tripped the system. So something in here or in here, after like being connected to the electric for a minute, just trips it out without it even being active. So I'm hoping this will go into the hands of somebody who actually knows what they're doing when it comes to electricity or electronics, and it can actually be of use to someone. You know, I'll include this extra cable. Like I said, that was just connected crudely with a chocolate block from the pedal to the plug, because it's a fairly short lead as it is now. So yeah, it's a pretty cool piece of gear, and it's you know, pretty well made stuff. Don't know if these things can be serviced at all, but if you have any ideas, let me know. If you want to buy it, I hope you can fix it.